Hi and welcome to the Pragmatic Thinking newsletter. You'll notice something is different today, and that is that we haven't written one. We're here on camera with you. So we're going to be doing lots more of these over time, just to kind of break up the written content with the viewing content, and we'll be doing some interviews and a whole bunch of other stuff, so stay tuned with that. Listen, as it's our first video newsletter, what I would like to do, person to person so to speak, is thank you very much for following our newsletter. It really means a lot to us that people are out there opening, reading and watching the stuff that we've got to offer the world. It makes us feel truly humble. Thank you. So today what I wanted to talk about was something that's really happening in the world, and in particular you might have heard all over the news in the past week or so, was the IPO of LinkedIn. So basically LinkedIn, the business social networking kind of top of the tree, so the Facebook for the business world, as it's often been called, launched on the American stock market, and something extraordinary happened. So basically floating at $45 a share at one stage was $120 a share in that first day of trading before it slackened off and ended up at least double the market capitalisation, which basically just in business speak tells us that it's been a phenomenal success and is valued by the marketplace much higher than what had first been anticipated. So what does this mean in our world? Well, for starters, if you're not on social media and not in part of that platform, you better start, because honestly it is just getting started. And the reason for this isn't simply that it's a new toy to play with. It's a whole new way in which human beings are connecting and getting together. And as millennials move into our workplace, as Gen Yers move on and get more substantial positions and bring forward their culture into leadership roles, this shows no sign of stopping. So whether it's Facebook or LinkedIn or Twitter, whether it's Tumblr or any range of different social networking or media sites, you really need to get your skin in the game, because honestly I think it's just getting started. And the reason why it's just getting started is because there's been a behavioural shift in society that says that this is acceptable, that this is more than acceptable. What it actually is, and I'll use some of the, I guess, the terminology that Gary Vaynerchuk in his new book The Thank You Economy talks about, is that social media is helping to rewrite the rules of which big business have I guess broken over many years. See, at the turn of the last century, in the 1900s, business was all about connecting with customers, wasn't it? And then along came big business and this kind of mass production sort of era, the industrialisation, the Fordism, and then we had total quality management with the Japanese systems that come post Second World War, and all of this told us to kind of remove ourselves from the customer rather than stay in contact. So many organisations say we are a customer first organisation, and sorry, but we see no evidence of that when you're shifting your call centres offshore and so many other different things are happening. So social media has actually given the power back to the consumer. What it has done is created an enormous opportunity for brands and organisations to reconnect with their customer base. And I think that that's incredibly exciting. So get on board, embrace the social media. It's not a fad anymore. What it is part of the fabric in business society, and it's unbelievable where it's going to go in the next 10 years. So that's just a little thing for today. Social media, here to stay, and it's here to stay because it allows us a reconnection with human beings. Thanks again, and we'll see you again in the written form or the video form, or whichever way it comes. Thanks again for tuning in. Bye-bye.